So much has happened, it's crazy. It's probably best to start from the beginning. While sitting at Knapford, James was talking to Edward. Edward was telling James to be careful with the mist, but James told him to bug off as he knew he was doing. The guard blew his whistle and we left. We sped down the line, but had to be careful as the mist made it hard to see. Reached Gordon's pillar house where we heard the whistles of the other engines as well as screams, but there was no one there. James was struggling to get up the hill. He kept telling us it felt as though he was being pushed back. We came to a halt at the bottom station where we saw something horrific. It looked to be Emily, but her eyes were gone. All there was in their place was 2 black holes. It looked as though her face was faded. Worst of all, she was smiling and began to move, asking James to join her. Luckily, Emily got switched down the branch line at Elsbridge, and right now we're sitting in Henry's tunnel waiting for it to be safe. While sitting around, we heard an engine coming up behind us, and we were shocked to see it was Percy. pull up beside us and was shocked to see James with all the people. He said he thought we were dead and couldn't believe there were that many survivors. He looked to be in horrible shape, the exact opposite to how he was this morning, as now he was covered in dirt and filth. He was on the verge of tears and couldn't believe someone else was alive and couldn't have handled being alone for another day. We questioned him, asking what he was talking about, as we had seen him this morning. He seemed to dodge this question as he seemed confused on what we mean. We asked Brian, Percy's driver, what had happened, and he said the mist had changed people into monsters and Emily is one of many. Brian said we should get the survivors to the mainland so they could be safe. We agreed but decided to head back to Knapford to search for a new one. We also hoped Edward would still be there. Heading past Tilly's, I thought I'd heard Brian coming from one of the doors, but he didn't want to risk stopping and kept going. We soon arrived back at Knapford to take refuge for a while, but when we pulled in, we saw Gordon sitting at one of the other platforms with 3 of his express coaches. Strangely, he was missing his brake coach. The people in the coaches said they were going to escape to the mainland. Percy said they shouldn't just leave their friends, but Gordon said the monsters in the mist had gotten to them and they were dead. He seemed pretty upset at Percy, but didn't want to talk about it. He noticed James and gasped, saying that he could have sworn the mist had gotten him. James kept telling them he had no idea what was happening. All he knew was that he took a passenger train this morning and went over Gordon's Hill. That's when he saw Emily, Gordon and Percy didn't understand, saying that passenger services, as a matter of fact, no services has run since the mist arrived 2 weeks ago. We didn't understand how that was possible, as it was just mist, but decided to leave it at that for James' sake, as we could tell he was upset at what was happening. A while later, Gordon was about to leave for the mainland. Kids said we could come with them, but they weren't coming back for us if we stayed behind. Most of the passengers from our coaches went to Gordon's coaches as he was much faster. Percy said he couldn't leave without the others, but we told him that they would want him to escape. He eventually decided to come with us, so we're going to head out. We were getting close to elsbridge when we saw him. We were horrified. He was shrouded in mist, but that short, stumpy funnel and dome was all too familiar. Yelling at them all the going, but they paid no mind to it. Went after Percy. The creature began to charge at Percy, telling him they had to go shunt some trucks. Percy begged, saying he didn't want to raised off with the creature hot on his tail. I hope he's okay. No signs of Gordon or Percy, but I hope they're okay. We're going to spend the night at Elsbridge. James and the remaining passengers are exhausted. We're going to make sure some people stay awake to stand guard. Hopefully everyone is here tomorrow.